At West Clermont Schools, we're proud to support students exploring all paths to success. Let's hear directly from active military members sharing their experiences with service, education, and personal growth.
So the Army National Guard, we do everything the Army does, but we do it part-time. So 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer, it equals out to roughly 52 days a year. So if you do a 6-year contract, you're only doing Army stuff for about 315 days total. And the biggest benefit we have is that we pay 100% tuition to public colleges, and we also pay you on top of that to go to college.
So I joined straight out of high school. I was already accepted to University of Kentucky and then art school in Florida. But I wanted a little bit more of excitement right out the door. I was only 18 years old, so I chose to join the Army. I wanted to be an infantryman, so that's what I did because I wanted to kick down doors, shoot guns, do a bunch of cool stuff and travel. So I got to travel through 7 different European countries, a combat deployment, and then later on the back end, I started pursuing school. I got my 4-year degree in communications, actually from University of Cincinnati, so I got to end up doing both the things that I wanted to do.
It is definitely possible to get both, either going by Navy Reserves or doing the enlisted route. Both you can go to college. Reserves, you can go to college full-time and still serve on the weekends and 2 weeks out of the month.
I'll kind of share my story on that route. So I grew up in Indianapolis. I grew up in a very poor area. My family didn't have a lot of money. I wanted to go to college. I knew they couldn't afford it. So I looked into the National Guard, joined that route. I have a bachelor's from UC in criminal justice. And while I was attending criminal justice and in the National Guard, I also became a Hamilton County Sheriff at the same time. So I'm still employed through them as well.
Military service isn't just about uniforms and duty, it's also about discovery. For many, it's a path to seeing the world, experiencing new cultures, and growing far beyond their hometowns.
So I'm actually from Kansas. I'm from a very small town, kind of similar to Felicity. There was not a whole lot going on. Kansas for me was very boring. There wasn't a lot going on. I felt that I needed to get away, see what the world really had to offer, and just kind of make my own decisions, kind of just see what I can do on my own. Kind of went in right after high school, graduated, and actually ended up going to Okinawa, Japan. And that's where I did my first 4 years in the Marine Corps.
It can definitely open their horizons with the travel, seeing different cultures, experiencing different cultures, the food, how different societies differ from ours in terms of technology and just how they live. It's been an eye-opener, especially going to India, going to Greece, going to Croatia, seeing just housing, how it's vastly different from ours because it's a lot older and architecture-wise. But it's a great opportunity for kids to get out of Ohio and experience more than just what's in their hometown.
Oh, I've been to a lot of places. So Japan, I've been to South Korea, Thailand, Philippines, Australia, Guam, Micronesia. I've been to a lot of different places and I loved it.
It's okay to not have your whole future mapped out. What matters most is the mindset. Service members are looking for people who are driven, curious, and ready for something more.
Definitely looking for people that are motivated, that they either don't know or they do know what they want to do in life, but we can at least set them on a path on these are the many routes that you can take to get there. But definitely someone that's motivated to change their life, essentially. We can only do so much, but if they don't kind of give that 10-15% of this is what I want to do to better myself, we can only do so much. But definitely if they are willing to put in just a little bit of effort, we'll do the rest for them.
We look for people who want to change in their lives. They know that there's something in their life they're missing and they want to get it, but they have to put in the hard work for it. I look for someone who's willing to accept their mistakes and actually want a better future for themselves.
So I'm looking for more motivated individuals, those that don't fully have a plan just yet, but have an idea of a plan. And just people that in general just look like somebody that would want to do the military or would be a good benefit to our organization.
There was an individual who enlisted into the Army Reserves and then is also simultaneously doing the University of Cincinnati's ROTC program. So he's doing the SMP, which is the Simultaneous Membership Program. So he's able to still do part-time service while getting a check from them on one end, but then going through the ROTC program on the other. And then once he completes that, he'll be able to commission into an officer. So it's just more responsibility, a higher pay grade, and he got his full college funded for. It's about as high as a national scholarship, so he's not having to worry about a thing while having all his housing and stipends, everything paid for at the same time.
We've had a couple students the past 2 years I've been recruiting that we've worked with either the entire school year that they joined their junior summer into their senior year to they graduated and they decided this is what they wanted to do. Very smart students. I have nothing but good things to say about West Clermont. They definitely know where they want to be, have a good head on their shoulders, and the parents have been very supportive as well, so that's been very helpful.
We are West Clermont Strong. What is your WC Strong story?